Hello, I'm Vanessa, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Words by Vanessa. Today, we're going to be talking about date nights. Now, we know there's many, multiple facets of a date night, and today we're going to be talking about two of them. Now, for those of you that don't know me, I have to give you a little bit of information so you understand where I'm coming from. My husband and I have been together for 6 years. For the first year we were together, we had a transatlantic international relationship. So I lived in the States, he lived in Europe, he came to see me various times, I came here to visit him, and it was romantic and fantastic and almost Cinderella-ish, really, for real. It was amazing. And then we moved here to this fantastic country, and I live here, and I have my son from a previous relationship, and my husband has his 2 children from his previous marriage. So we have 3 kids together. Now the oldest one is 20, and he's mine, and he's autistic. And then we have a 19-year-old and we have a 16-year-old. Yes, honey, teenagers. Hence, the gin and tonic. Amaze. Let me take a little sip. So, my husband and I have a date night every week. And we also have a date night with my 20-year-old son who's autistic. Now, it's so fabulous that we live in a country that they have independent housing for special needs people. So my son, my autistic son, like my other 2 children, has an opportunity to live on his own independently and have a fantastic quality of life. Well, today is our Tuesday fun day, family day, and we went to see him. Some days it's absolutely amazing and everything runs like clockwork and it's love and amazing. Other days are super aggressive and it's a hostile environment and it's tough. It's tough for me as a mother because I have such guilt about my son, which I'm sure so many mothers with special needs children do. So it was not one of those bad days, but it was an okay day today. So he was a little aggressive and we had to work to calm him down. And I kind of take some of that anxiety and kind of with me, hence the gin and tonic. Now, to the other topic that we're talking about, it is date nights. So like I told you, we have 3 children. When I first moved here 5 years ago, as you could imagine, 3 children, 5 personalities in a household, trying to get everybody to be symbiotic and work together. Oh my God, really? It was work, honey. I'm telling you, I think we invested like in 5 wine companies because we drank that much wine to get through that time. Thankfully, because my husband and I agree that with great work, we're able to reap the rewards, and this is where we are now. Our kids are fantastic and everything's good. What we noticed after 4 years of being together, and really was because I read an article about date nights. And then I thought to myself, wow, we have lost a little bit of that spice that you find in a relationship. And when things like children, school activities, laundry, where the hell does all this laundry come from? Laundry, grocery shopping, dinners, family, and getting everything together. And as we know, we have this long weekly to-do list. You forget as a couple to put yourself on that weekly list to really nurture your relationship. And I'll tell you why. What we have found in our relationship is by having a weekly date night, and you can have a bi-monthly, it's whatever you can do for yourselves. But what we have really benefited from is from having a weekly date night. And we have set parameters on what we can and can't do. When we first started our date nights, we would go for the traditional dinner and a movie. The thing about a dinner and a movie is that when you go to a movie, you can't really talk about anything. And the first times that we went to dinner and the movie, we were talking about kids, we're talking about finances, we're talking about everything but ourselves. So we very quickly learned that dinner and a movie is not the best thing for us and that we had to set boundaries. So for us, no dinner and a movie, no talking about family, no talking about finances, and no talking about work. Well, let me tell you what happens. It opens up your relationship in ways that you never thought possible. Because the great thing about a date night is that it gets you connected. It gets you grounded in your relationship again. Like, do you remember back in the day when you first started, you used to wear matching bras and panties. You know what I'm saying? It was all like that. And everything was romantic. And you planned date nights for each other. And it was just so kismic and amazing. And then work comes in and kids and everything else. So what we have found now that we have been together for 6 years is that it really has connected us in a way that we haven't had in a really long time. And it's that intimacy, not the boom chicka boom boom intimacy, but the intimacy that you have in a relationship when you're connected to your partner and you're, like streamlined and everything works together. That is what we have found that we are now. And I tell you, a date night doesn't have to be dinner. It could be going for a hike. It could be a midnight picnic. It could be a glass of wine out on the lanai when the kids are sleeping, where you can really just connect. It could be going dancing. It could be such a multitude of things. Important thing that we have found about being in a date night is that it counteracts the tendency to take each other for granted. So I hope with this super big share that I gave today that you are able to learn from my experiences and perhaps have a takeaway, and it's something you can discuss with your girlfriends or you can discuss with your partner and perhaps implement if you haven't already done it. And if you have, give me some comments. Tell me what's going on with you guys and how the date nights have really done it, or moreover, what kind of things do you go do on date nights so we can share, because we as women, the most important thing is to take this information and cut the learning curve in half. So I look forward to hearing all your comments. Don't forget to tune in every Thursday at 2 o'clock. And like I always tell you, don't forget to put a little love into it.